Hello. Hi. Hi. I'm Peter. This is Hang Your Soul by the Door podcast. And we're doing a podcast with rapper Marquis Duncastishire. Hello, Marquis Duncastishire. So, can you just tell us, how'd you get into the rap game?
You know, it's a very difficult thing to get into. I started off being wacky. That's my call sign, really. Is being out there, different from any other rapper.
You gotta be.
Yeah, every rapper talks about drugs. I talk about more serious matters, like the neighbor's cat across the way.
Well, it is interesting, because you do talk about drugs sometimes. Well, to an extent, such as this lyric. I have some lyrics that I'm going to ask you about.
That's all right.
You have this lyrics. I spent all my savings on eraser shavings. I put them down, snort them up. Please meet my butler, Damien. What was that referring to?
Okay. Yeah.
Please tell me about that lyric. That's an interesting lyric.
The eraser shavings are figurative.
It's figurative?
Yeah, it's figurative.
Uh-huh.
For flour, you know how like sometimes when you're cooking, there's flour.
Just flour.
And, sometimes you sniff.
And you snort the flour?
Yeah, here's the problem. Like when I'm cooking, the flour gets all over. And
And the only way you can clean it.
Yeah, when you clean it, it gets all over too. So some in the air, breathe it in.
How did how'd you get eraser shavings?
Eraser shavings, I feel a lot of people use erasers on a day-to-day basis. So, it would relate more to them. Because, everyone doesn't use flour every day, but erasers are more common.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. Who's Damien?
Damien's a great guy.
He's a great guy?
Yeah, he's actually my godfather.
He's your godfather and
he's
your
also
butler.
my butler, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I fully introduced you without even thinking about it. I just want to say... our friend Marquis Duncastishire, he has many albums such as Marquis Duncastishire Lives, I Am Marquis Duncastishire, My Butler Damien, I Live in a Mobile Home, I Am Marquis Duncastishire, and Look at My Two Eyeballs because I Am Marquis Duncastishire. So... we're just going to ask you about some of these other lyrics.
All right.
So here's another one. I still live with my parents. It is because I wanna. They threatened to kick me out when I bought a big iguana. What is happening? Are you sick or something? Why are you making these noises? You're laughing?
Sorry.
You coughing?
Yeah, sorry. I am.
So you...
I lived in a house with lots of lead paint, so, it still affects me to this day.
Was that with your parents?
Yeah. See, this...
How did that affect the
lyric,
iguana?
The iguana in the parents' house, it's figurative for today's...
You really have a lot of figurative language in here.
Yeah, but it's figurative for people who don't go out there and be themselves and, do something with their lives. They stay in the same spot.
Yeah.
And the iguana, I used to have a pet iguana. His name was Ramsey.
Ramsey.
And I loved that iguana.
Did you kill Ramsey?
But because of the lead paint, it affected his health. And we had to put Ramsey down.
That's so sad.
So he's buried under my house, actually, that I'm living in.
Oh, wow.
Now. So, yeah. It's,
under a porch? Or do you have an elevated house?
He used to live in, he used to be buried in my parents' house. So he was in
so you moved the burial.
Yeah, he was in a shoebox.
Okay.
I remember exactly what it was, and I pulled it out and I took it to my house, and we renovated it recently, and about 2 clicks on the side of the whole house I live in now, I dug a 4-foot deep hole and put my the shoebox with my iguana inside.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, and put all the dirt back in.
Love Ramsey.
Yeah. Ramsey was a great guy.
So we're just gonna do another one of these lyrics.
Yep, go
Might
ahead,
as well. I wrote all these down.
Yep.
From your song.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is from the song "Living with Trees." Sitting on the couch doing the hootle tootle, watching the TV while I eat a toaster strudel. Well, let me repeat that because I don't know if you can hear it.
Sorry.
Watching the TV while I eat a toaster strudel. That's the second verse.
Yeah.
Well, that's one verse, but it's the second part.
Yeah, the second part.
So you're doing the hoodle toodle. I would like to first know what the hoodle toodle is.
The hoodle toodle is a very interesting thing. See, the hoodle toodle I created in one of my music videos. No, they're not going to see it, but I want to represent it right now.
Please represent the hoodle toodle. Is this a dance?
So the hoodle toodle was in one of my famous music videos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tell Shiraz.
Oh, that's the song?
Yeah, that's the song. I mixed it up. I put it in the song was in the music video, obviously. And so it's the dance I do in the music video. So there's a scene where I am perched like this. I have my right foot on a chair, a very small chair.
Uh-huh.
And I do the hoodle toodle, which is
much like a Captain Morgan kind of thing?
like this, and you bend down a bit, so like you're like crisscrossing your arms together.
Your arms?
My arms, yeah.
So you're just spinning your arms around each other.
Yeah.
This is not an original dance move.
No. It's representative of very few. Like this, the arch.
The arch in the leg?
The arch in the leg.
On the...
From, Batman.
Oh, it's from Batman.
I was a big fan of Batman.
When did Batman ever do that?
Episode 26, Season 3 of Batman Legions. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have not seen this.
It's really good.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So, here, let's read this one.
Okay.
You won't see it coming, but in this next refrain, the person I'll be talking about is Mr. Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne.
So I believe that's Tim Robbins' character from the Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I added it in there, because Andy Dufresne.
That's from the song Orange Kickin' Blues.
Yep. And Andy Dufresne. I loved the whole story about how it revolved around him, how it was sent, and how Mr. Freeman was in that movie too. And I really enjoyed it. Do you
not remember Mr. Freeman's first name?
Morgan.
It's Morgan Freeman. Okay.
I like to call him Mr. Freeman.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know him. He was in one of my songs actually called Jenga Falls Down on Saturday Night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What album is that from?
From the album, it's from Animal Party.
Animal Party. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I actually do like that album. That's one of your best ones.
Thank you.
I'd like to be in the circus, throw into the crowd a baton, and the person who has caught it is Aurelian Balan. So, tell me about Aurelian Balan.
Aurelian Balan, great guy. See, I was on NPR the day they did the Star Show, which Aurelian Balan hosts, right?
Uh-huh.
And I talked to him a lot, extensively.
Here, we have a recording of Aurelian Balan right here.
Okay.
This is the Star Talk with Aurelian Balan. Here's Supernovas. Okay, so that was, just so you understand who Aurelian Balan is.
Great guy.
He's a teacher at Delta College.
Yes. So, me and him got along really good.
Uh-huh.
See, we talked about before his Star
They say
show
he
came
talks
out.
a lot, and he's very lively.
Yeah, he is very lively, I would say. And, we talked about a lot about how stars would collapse,
Yeah.
Because
that's all he talks about.
Yeah, that's all we talked about, that whole thing. And I was actually featured in the episode, like a small clip it.
A small clip there?
Like 2 seconds. I was very sick that day, so I had to sneeze. And if you replay it, you
can
hear me.
And you had a full 2-second sneeze.
Yeah, and it was in the recording.
Ah, shoo. That's a 2-second sneeze.
Yep.
Okay, here's another lyric. I'm a big fan of Josh Brolin. I loved him in Goonies. I saw him at a French bistro. He ordered creme brulee. So, I heard that this one is a true story.
Yeah, me and Josh Brolin go way back, actually.
You just saw Josh Brolin in a bistro?
Yeah, we were friends at the same time.
What does go way back mean?
Go way back. We went to middle school together.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How does he remember you?
Somewhat.
Do you friends with him on Facebook?
I'm not a believer in Facebook.
Oh, you don't like Facebook?
No.
What's your problem with Facebook?
See, my problem with Facebook is that Mark Zuckerberg is just an alien.
I heard that he served the Twitter CEO a goat that he had just shot with a taser.
See, that's why I don't like Mark Zuckerberg.
I don't like goats or tasers.
He's very extensive. He's very recluse.
Tell me your definition of extensive.
Extensive, to branch out.
To branch out.
Yes.
I respect your definition.
Thank you.
So, you've got a new album coming out.
Yes, I do.
It's called Seashore, I See It, Look at It Right Now, 'Cause I See It. So why did you call it that?
Why did I call it that? Because I want everyone to see my perspective. So I'm seeing the seashore, right?
Uh-huh.
And I want them to see my perspective. Because what they see is a dying world. I see a beautiful world.
Yeah.
It's slowly dying, but here's the thing.
You try to stay positive in your songs.
Yes, I really do. And, the seashore is like a representation of how Earth is beautiful.
Yeah.
And everyone makes it out to be this ugly thing with ugly people. And there's ugly people, but the Earth is not ugly.
That's beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
We gotta fix the Earth.
Yes, we
That's
do.
the name of your first song on the record.
Yeah.
It's Fix the Earth.
Yes, Fix the Earth.
And it's just Earth sounds.
It's just Earth sounds, yeah. It's a type of genre of music I learned about.
Oh,
where
also,
it's just sounds,
You can find this interview that we're doing on the album because you haven't fully finished it yet, and you just need some audio files.
Yep.
So we got one more lyric right here.
Alright.
I don't know how to deal with all this stress. Maybe I'm spending too much time on the bench press. Don't even know how to get dressed. My forehead is getting hot. Someone feed me crushed up ice. So, tell me your inspiration for that lyric.
Yes. Very extensive.
Extensive again.
It really branches out,
It branches out. Is that lyric about Mark Zuckerberg?
And it's not about Mark Zuckerberg inherently. It's about how, I'm out here at least 6 days a week. At least. And I'm making this music, and I feel that people need to hear this. Not a lot of people listen. I do have over 1 million fans on
Really?
Spotify. And 3 million listens. But back to the lyric.
I've never met a person who knows who you are.
Well, I'm very popular in South Africa.
Oh, and I've never been to South Africa, like the Sudan.
Yeah, Mozambique.
Gotta go there. I really would like to go to Mozambique.
Yes, back on.
So, have you been to Mozambique?
Yeah, I was in the aid recently for the hurricane.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I respect a hurricane. I respect a hurricane. I respect someone who helps people
survived
after a hurricane even more.
Yeah.
So how'd you help these people?
I helped them by going in a large boat with my name on it, with my face on it.
Oh, and
yeah, and it said in Swahili. I had a sign, and it said in Swahili, "Help." And so
Oh, so it was people around you. If they didn't notice, they would help.
It was my face because they know me. A lot of them know me. So a lot of people flocking to me. So, in Swahili, help.
You've got a distinct face.
Yes, I do. I was.
Your eyes are very far apart
because of the lead paint. Yes, lead paint.
I think we can root a lot of these things back to the lead paint.
Yes, the lead paint is lots of stuff to do with my music.
This is a very interesting interview, and I'm having a great time.
Thank you.
You also had an album called Lead Paint. That was your first album.
Yes, that was actually my second album.
That was your second album.
Lead Paint.
Your first album was self-titled.
Self-titled.
Yeah, you gotta.
And
Marquez.
Lead paint really played a big factor in my life because my room was painted lead paint. I was in that room my whole life.
Oh, it was just painted with lead paint.
Yes, it was from the 60s.
Okay, so, so how do you name
my music?
How do you name your songs? Because a lot of them don't really have anything to do with the lyrics.
Sometimes when I'm zoning out, because I'm at my house a lot, I don't really go out. I use DoorDash to get my food. But when I'm out and when I'm in my house zoning out, these ideas come to my head. Sprawling ideas come to my head, and I will name the song this or that or this.
What did
that's what
DoorDash have to do with anything?
I don't go out much, and that's where I get my food from. DoorDash.
Okay. So I would say plugs, but it seems like you're going to plug your new album and also DoorDash.
Yep.
And also, we've only got a few seconds left until Jason comes over and tries to kick us out and do his own podcast. because he's gotten a voice now. Here, can we listen to Jason?